Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Never Ever Mets Season 2, Episode 2. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. So when we left off, we know Charlie was telling Jared a secret. She didn't have not one, not two, not three, but 4 children. Okay, and one of them is 1 month old. So, child, when she told him that, when it was all said and done, he gonna tell her, yeah, well, I also have a newborn baby. What? So she has a 1 month old and he has a 6 month old. Now, the way that she was sitting there looking like her flabbers were gasted, girl, what the hell's going on? Had the nerve to be looking appalled. Girl, gone, honey. The pall should be the furthest thing from your damn mind. Because I was just sitting here trying to figure out why is she acting like she feels away. Ma'am, you did just drop a bomb. She's like, well, how am I supposed to know that? When were you going to tell me that? These two deserve each other, and the babies deserve better. She gonna say, so I'm just going to pump, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and pump. Girl, you better pump. Pumps in a bump, pumps in a bump. Child, instead it's pumping in the dumping, honey. Pumps in the dump. Girl, you better go and pump that milk before you explode. Then it's the way that he was like, I just had a kid too, bro. It's like they say it so casually, like they just got through eating lunch. Like, what are y'all even talking about? Child, this is just crazy. Then she's kind of upset, and then she says, I don't understand why you didn't say anything. Girl, you didn't say nothing either. And clearly your suspicions were right. When you said he was out zipping it and doing it, apparently he was. And you were out zipping it and doing it because he was dipping it and doing it. And both of y'all dipped and had a baby. But not with each other. That is crazy. So then he gonna say, well, it's hard enough taking care of 2. So what? You're the one going out there raw dogging every heifer that you meet. So you got 2 children. Talking about, I don't know if I can handle 4 more. That's 6 kids. That's a lot of kids in one house. Are you taking care of your son? Because, honey, the way y'all hiding them children, it's weird. He gonna say he don't know if he can handle 6 kids. So he's telling her, I'm just trying. She's like, that's all I need you to do. It's just try. For me, just try. Child, you know what? I know they cannot make this stuff up. This is downright ridiculous. She wants him to try, and then she tells him she loves him. Baby, not y'all bonding over the secret kids of it all. And girl, how do you love him all of a sudden? What do y'all even be talking about? Nothing. Moving forward. Over on the other side of the house, Irvin and Alicia are laying in bed. She doesn't want it. Listen, Alicia, I do not think that you are ready for this show. Now, when we were first introduced to you, you were like, yeah, I ain't looking for no boyfriend. I'm looking for a husband. Girl, you don't want the man to touch you. You don't want him to look at you. You don't want him to lay next to you. You don't want him to scratch your weave. You don't want him to help you take it out. You don't want him to take your braids down. You don't want him to talk to you. You don't want him to talk to you before noon. You don't want him to talk to you after 6. You don't want him to talk to you before 8. Like, you do not want anything from him. Do you know how frustrating that is? It's like you keep saying that you're here for this and you're here for that, but everything he does triggers you. Now, don't get me wrong. I was very empathetic about her story about her health and how she changed her life. She cut her hair, she lost weight, and she really just wants to invite in a peaceful environment. But I feel like she's on the wrong show because she doesn't want anything from him. Girl, you're not ready to love. In the next scene, it's the next morning. Child, these two are sitting there like the new parents that they are, Charlie and Jared. But my question is, why did y'all have time for other people and a whole birthing session, all while never ever meeting each other? I do not have that kind of time. I barely can remember to text people back. The DMs are flooding, okay? I don't even know what the hell's going on. Between Patreon, a divorce, and this over here on the YouTube, baby, I can barely remember if I took my vitamins. I be hoping that I fed my son. Like, what? And y'all got all this time. You got brand new babies and still entertaining each other? Child, where they do that at? Anywho, these two are sitting here talking. And of course, I have my questions. And then she had the nerve to ask him for permission to talk about her kids to the other ladies. Girl, are you serious? What kind of parent asks a man that she just met if it's okay to talk about her kids who aren't his. Say what now? Oh, okay. So then he was like, cool. They literally give anybody children. Anybody can have them. Anybody. And who cares what he thinks? And if he thinks you should tell the other ladies. He has a 6-month-old. Who is her mother? Or who is his mother? Just a bunch of broken homes. And y'all on here acting like everything is cool with that. That really is a janky vibe. I would not want anything to do with either of you. Because why do y'all think that it's cool to just have these children and then be like, I got a 2-month-old. You cool? Oh, no, I'm cool because I got a 1-month-old. Oh, okay, cool. I got a 2-week-old. Like, y'all are just, it's giving gross. In the next scene, they go out to meet with Taronda. And she, of course, introduces herself to the ones who don't know who she is and tells them that the intimacy room, aka the boom boom room, is back in action. She's like, yeah, so y'all don't have to go in the showers. Okay, shout out to Jay and Cinco. So they can go on in there and take care of their business. And they have a new exercise to complete. But this is neither here nor there. This is just a side note. Taronda, what you be having on? It matches your personality, but what do you be having on, honey? And y'all know what else? That intimacy suite is so cringe to me. When I say cringe, I damn do mean cringe. So she tells them that one couple will be responsible for cooking each week to see how well they work together. When they go back inside, Britt is saying in her confessional that she doesn't want to be in a bathing suit after just having a baby because she's not confident in the way that she looks. And he's never seen her, her body in that way. Let me tell you something. If he doesn't like your real childbearing body, then he's not the man for you. And plus, he got a dad bod his damn self. So I'm sure he will be okay. And if not, then he can kick rocks. Now, I totally get not wanting to show your body after giving birth. But at this point, it is what it is. A real man will appreciate your real curves. He does not care about any of that. And you know what? It's so crazy because I had some, insecurities about stretch marks. And I remember this guy telling me, girl, we do not look at that. We don't give a damn. You will be surprised what men find attractive. So, yeah, you're good. And baby, I ain't worried about a sense, okay? In the next scene, all the never ever mets come out in their swim attire. Now, the activity is about intimacy through boundaries, and they're going to be doing some body painting. Baby, if it's one thing I'm going to do, it's some body painting, child. So, they really tripped me out with the intimacy part of this so early when these people have just seen each other for the first damn time. Some of them lying, though. Because if you tell me you live 2 lights away and you ain't never seen them, at least at the corner store, that's a lie. Okay? Well, he lives on the west and I live on the east, and never the two shall meet. So we've never ever met. That's a lie. Christopher and this lady in this bad stringy wig, that's a lie. All of it's a lie. But for the sake of entertainment, here we are. Moving forward. Now, one person is going to be blindfolded and the other person is going to be painting. The person not painting will be asking for permission. So this is all about asking for consent. Now, I do believe that that's very important because some people like to take liberties without asking first. So I do like the fact that they're, making sure that they don't push their boundaries. I like that. Now, one person, like I said, is going to be blindfolded and the other party is asking for consent before they paint on their bodies. And Ready to Love, this is the body painting that we was talking about. Okay? Not that, what Shanice was doing, just butt ball naked and the man from the bus stop. Not that. Child, this is a fool. Now, Brandon, as they were getting through the exercise, he was feeling Kiki being in charge, honey. He said he felt submissive and he likes it. Alexis was straight groping Chris without consent. Ma'am, you're doing too much. Just because he's a man does not give you free reign to just do whatever. And he consistently told her, you didn't ask me for permission. You didn't ask me for permission. And she kept doing it. And then they show a clip of her steady embarrassing herself, talking about how one of her exes didn't even respect her long enough to not look at another woman's butt while he was talking to her. And I was just like, why would you share that with him? That's crazy. Girl, is the check for this show this good? Because something just does not make sense. And then he says that he feels like she might be controlling because she doesn't ask for permission. You think? I feel like she's trying to cougar you. But maybe that's just me. And I know a lot of people are saying that she's 45 and she's 47. She said in the confessional she's 45, which means that she's 49. So, I mean, it's a lot. Let's just give her an age range. She's between 45 and 49. And that's just that on that. Moving forward. Now, we look over, and of course, Jay has Cinco blindfolded. Hey, girl. You know what? These two might actually be all right. Because Cinco just be along for the ride, honey, and Jay just be doing whatever the hell she want to do. So they're each talking about what they decided to put on the other. And now Taronda wants to know what they painted. Alexis done painted her name, child. You know what? She really needs help. Because I cringe every time I cringe. It's just too much. Then she put her handprint on his nether regions. Okay, girl. It's coming off as desperate. And it really doesn't have to be that way. It does not. If he wants it, then he'll let you know. So then they pan over to the 2-parent household. And the 2 parents were bonding over burp cloths or whatever the hell they was bonding over. And she said that she put her name on him. Now, y'all listen to this. She said she put her name on him because she has his name tattooed on her. So you mean to tell me you have a tattoo with his name, but you're hiding your own kids? You went and slept with some rando because you thought he was doing the same, but you got his name tattooed on you and hid 2 of your previous kids, and now your new one? Okay, Drake. Not you hiding your kids from the world, but the world hiding from your kids, or whatever the hell he said. What is wrong with you? I don't know, honey. It's giving bad decision making to me, and I wouldn't want to be involved. And he seemed just as ditzy as she is, because what is happening? So now it's time for them to switch. Alicia, honey, I don't think you're ready for real. I don't. Now, she was a little hesitant to let Irvin do anything. And I'm wondering why she came and doesn't want to do anything. You do know that they were going to ask you to participate in certain exercises. I'm sure they told you, bring a swimsuit, bring this, bring that. You knew something was going to happen. And if you're not comfortable with that right now, then this is not the platform for you. Now, since they switched places, the other people talk about what they did. Now, Chris painted a stop sign. Okay, stop in the name of love. Honey, stop. Please stop, okay? If that ain't a sign, literally and figuratively, he doesn't want it, okay? He does not want it. Now, I feel like he wouldn't be mad, okay, at any of this if he actually liked her. Let's just say some woman that he found attractive did this same exact thing. There would be nothing but skins and grins. He doesn't like Alexis. Hang it up, buttercup. Moving forward. So Jared tells us that he painted Charlie with stripes because she's black and white. And oftentimes she has to tell people that. Well, honey, she definitely had to tell me because I did not know. Because when he said he painted her as a queen because she's his black queen, I said, say what now? Child, I had to come back in the room. I said, not a zebra and a queen, honey. You should have painted her as a damn jackrabbit, having all them damn kids and ain't saying nothing and having all that sex. You know them jackrabbits be getting it in, honey. Okay? Anything other than a zebra. Honey, I wish some man would paint some stripes on me. I did not know this lady was half black. I didn't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I just didn't know. They pan over to Irvin, and he was about to share Alicia's personal business, but she wasn't ready to share with the group. And I am very happy that he respected that because, you know, the lady that was there, she had to stop him in his tracks because that's not for you to tell. Okay? So respect that. So after everything is said and done, the activity is done and everybody has freshened up. So Britt and Ty are in charge of hooking up the house with the vittles this week. So as they're cooking, Alicia comes in and she requests for vegan butter. Now, Britt was cool with it. She was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can get you some vegan butter, girl. Ain't no big deal. She said, or you can use oil, but not too much oil. Don't make it swim, but you can use oil. Well, baby, what she say that for? Ty starts getting hype because he's not a short order cook and this ain't a restaurant and this ain't what you want. And for me, I just feel like, granted, she did come in hot, but I would take everyone's dietary restrictions into account when I'm cooking. Let's just be very for real. And that may be an unpopular opinion, but you know, it's not like the lady asked them to create a separate menu. She just said, could you put some veggies on the side with just oil? That's it. So then she was telling him that you're yelling because he was telling her that she can cook her own food. I mean, they basically were going back and forth and back. Alexis goes out to tell Irvin what happened with Ty. And baby, he was like, yeah, no, it probably was you. He said he felt like Alexis was the aggressor because the way she speaks to people, yeah, it's a no. Now, for me, she does give a little bit Black Karen. At times, she does give that. But I feel like Ty was a little bit OD because she can't eat certain things. Now, ma'am, you're going to have to divulge why. Because it would have been great if you would have expressed that to him. Then maybe he could have said, okay, well, I see why she needs this or she needs that. But really and truly, when you're cooking for a group, you go around to make sure that everything is everything. It'll be different if you're cooking at your home and people come there. It's like, I cooked what I had, so this is what it is. But if you are in a house with other people, you need to go around and say, nobody's allergic to anything, right? So what is it that you don't eat? You have to take those things into account. So I can see both sides, but everybody just shut up. Moving forward. In the next scene, Alexis sitting on the couch pouting, talking about, we don't have a connection. We're not connecting. She's telling Chris that she feels disconnected. Disconnected or no longer in service, honey. It's not giving nothing. She got an attitude, but baby, that man, he don't give a damn. He doesn't care. Now this is what I feel. I feel like she was embarrassed by that stop sign. That's what it gave me. She was embarrassed because she was all over him. And then when it was her turn, he put a stop sign on her back. He said that she didn't express it earlier when they were talking. And she didn't like the way that he was kind of rubbing her like sandpaper when she was, being real sensual and whatnot. He said she didn't even ask permission when she was doing what she did. Alexis, listen, you are not his type. I don't know how y'all got hooked up for this show, but yeah. All that pouting that you're doing at your big grown age is ridiculous. And he doesn't care. He's playing a game. He's being strategic. He's acting. Over on the other side, Ty and Britt are still cooking it up. They're in the kitchen, whipping it up. And Irvin went upstairs. And he saw Brandon and Alicia doing yoga. Now, mind you, he asked her to do that with him. And she started talking about how she wanted to wake up when her body says wake up, and she doesn't want to do that. And she starts pouting, but then she went and did the same thing with somebody else's man. So he expressed to her how he felt about it. And I mean, she tried to apologize, but she really was just, tell me what I did wrong so I can say sorry so you can leave it alone. That's what I got from it. But I'm with him. If I ask you to do something with me and then you do it with not me, but somebody else's spouse, that's going to piss me off. I will feel away. Because why are you doing that? That just does not make any sense. Moving forward. I feel like Alicia can be super self-centered and selfish at times. So now that all the food Alicia can't eat is on the table, they're ready to sit down and eat together. They all start talking about the exercise. And at the table, Charlie and Jared are kind of, giving each other the eye. So he says in the confessional that Charlie wanted to admit to everybody that she has children's. She wants to tell the group what's up. These two get up and tell this secret. She really is getting on my nerves about that damn pumping. And I've been leaving y'all to pump. Girl, we don't give a damn. Why are you hiding your kids? Why are you hiding 4 whole children? If a man cannot accept you with what you come with, then that's not the man for you. So you gonna disown and hide your children? That's crazy. And girl, these people can't judge you pumping milk. I was so nervous that they would say something about me pumping milk. And if they did, then what? Now, I also wonder why these two felt the need to get up here and speak their speech. Why did y'all feel the need to share this? It's y'all two in a relationship, not these people. I don't know. It just felt unnecessary to me. And then she was like, and y'all know I have a 12-year-old. No, they don't know, ma'am. They don't know you just like he doesn't know you. What do you mean? And y'all know I have a 12-year-old. I was like, girl, bye. They're all sitting there like, oh, okay, cool, congrats. But listen, I'm with Cinco. What the hell is this? This is crazy. Baby, him and Jay were like, yeah, she ain't got 1, but she got 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't be able to do it. But maybe that's just me. Now, as all of this is going on, Kiki starts talking about the secrets that she's hiding from Brandon. Well, we've already seen in the previews that she lived with an ex or something like that. I feel like this whole season is secret and lies. That's what it's given to me. So then, y'all, listen to this. Clavassier, Pastor Clavassier. So Clavassier and Tatiana, they go to the boom boom room to spend a little time one-on-one together. They want to get to know each other. So they start talking about Jared and Charlie's secret. Now she wants to know if he would tell her if it were him. And this man gonna say, well, I mean, it just depends on the timing. So then he gets in this confessional, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. This man gets in his confessional and says, yeah, I'm afraid to tell her because I have a newborn too. What? You have a damn newborn too? Were they passing them out? Was that a prerequisite to get on this show? You must have a newborn. What are y'all doing? So now you have a newborn. Charlie has a newborn. Jared has a newborn. What is this? Then I'll say, I mean, I just really want this to work. If you have a damn newborn, what is going on with the mother of your child? A, I would never be able to trust you. And B, I would never be able to trust you. And C, I damn sure would never be able to trust you. This is a cast full of fools. Because why are y'all so comfortable creating all these broken homes and moving on before the baby is on solid food? Why do y'all keep doing that? Then you're starting entirely new relationships without talking about why it didn't work with the other person. Y'all having too much raw sex for me. But maybe that's just me. And this season should have been called the Never Ever Shoulda Mets because I got to be home to babysit these kids. Because all of y'all lack judgment. And to spring this on people like it's cool is ridiculous. And who is giving y'all all these secret kids? I need them to come forth. Child, this is crazy. Over on the other side, Chris is in there talking like he really cares about Alexis. Boy gone. He's talking to Jared about how Alexis didn't follow the rules and she was basically doing whatever she wanted to do. And he's talking about how Alexis is controlling and he has trauma attached to that from his childhood. He said that she knows that and it's crazy that she's actually doing this. Now, I feel like Alexis wants to win over Maya. In the back of her head is Maya and she ain't fooling me. I feel like she's testing her boundaries and doesn't want to, she don't think he's going to say anything because he's younger. Okay. He's younger than her. So, she is doing whatever the hell she want to do, dominating him because he's younger, and she doesn't respect him. But Chris, at the same time, you're not being honest. You don't like this woman. It's so apparent. Okay, moving forward. So Jared is telling him how she's from Jamaica and she's from a Jamaican family, and so maybe that's what's going on. No, that's no excuse. You still know how to follow instructions. The instructions were to ask for his consent. It's not cool when people cross your boundaries like that. She's being inappropriate. And if it were a woman and a man was doing that, everybody would be raising hell. So it's not okay for her to do that. The exercise was not to cross boundaries and to ask permission. Alexis, you cannot just do whatever you want to do. In the final scene, Irvin goes in to talk to Alicia. Now, I'm not going to lie. Okay. The way he started it, I would have immediately shut down. He comes in, he starts telling her how he isn't feeling her at the moment because of the way she gets down. And he says, I don't know if you can catch a hint or what. So then he brings up her doing yoga with Brandon and how he was insulted by her saying that he was insecure. And I could see why he would be in his feelings because, girl, don't try to twist it around on me. You did something that was shysty. Why would you go and do yoga with somebody and I have been asking you to do it with me? So now, instead of you owning it, you gonna deflect and now call me insecure? Girl, hell no. So as he's getting his feelings out, she's saying that the energy feels angry. So then she looks at him and she says, I feel unsafe. So he gets up and he leaves. Now, let me say this. I have been in plenty of situations where I have felt unsafe. And I knew a man was gonna pop me and pop off. I did not feel like, now not to take from her feelings, but he was literally just expressing how he felt, albeit a little harsh. He was just expressing how he felt because instead of you owning what you did, you turned it around on him. I don't feel like this was a space for you to feel unsafe. I don't know. For her to turn it into, I'm feeling unsafe. And I feel like that wasn't fair to him. Granted, he was upset. He was. And certain women have probably been in situations where things trigger them. I've been there. Sudden movements, you can't do that around me because it's just too much. But I really think he was just expressing himself. I think he made her a bit defensive, the way that he came in, but unsafe. I don't know. I ain't get unsafe. Y'all comment down below and tell me if you got unsafe because I didn't get unsafe. I feel like he was just talking and I feel like she's just a lot. Yeah, sometimes she gives extra, but maybe that's just me. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this. Somebody's son will be premiering to that review. Let me look at the episode first. Okay, let's see what it's giving. But y'all know I'm probably going to review it anyway. But let's just see what it's giving, child. Anywho, y'all comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.